Finally, I got the boat in the water. It's running real good. Let's go get these fish. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of fish under there. This is craziness. This is craziness. Okay, I have a live minnow down near the bottom. I saw so many fish on that fish finder. It was crazy. I'm feeling optimistic. Well, I had one and he let go. Let's go get him again. Come on, fishy. I know you're down there. Guess I didn't sink the hook. I have a number 4 Aberdeen hook and a tiny little weight just above it. So he's able to swim. He's very active. That'll make for a very natural presentation. The little guy swimming around. You see him swimming? I don't know if he can or not. I'm trying to catch a crappie. And this is also a really good way to catch a bass. Bass are very aggressive. They'll go after that fish no matter where he is. Crappie will only feed above themselves. They look up, they see it, they go up and they get it. And there are some exceptions. Trying to lose a pole again. Stringing up that other pole and this little crappie guy bit. He didn't take my bait. It's still alive. I'm going to keep fishing with it. It's a little one, but it's beautiful. They'll soon start spawning, and then the fish will take on a very dark color. My first crappie this year in Pennsylvania. Well, that was fun. What do we got here? Another little baby fish? Yep. Another crappie. The little ones are actually biting real good. Somebody ate my other fishy. I have 2 hooks on here. I have a double drop shot with a weight down on the bottom. And that's what a fish looks like. Just a little one. There's a weight on the bottom. There's the first hook, and I'm going to say that's about 28 inches up. And the next hook is another 2 feet above that. And that allows me to work a couple of different depths. Try and figure out where the fish are. And I saw something going on there. So I thought somebody was after my bait, and sure enough, they took the first one. And this guy came and took the second one. And it might have been the same fish. Don't have to go far. Right under the boat. Well, that's 2. Let's get some more. I look down. There's all these fish on the fish finder all of a sudden. And sure enough, bam, just that quick. I guess this is a good place to be. I'm drifting. There's very little wind. That was a beautiful fish. Good time to put the anchor down, so I did. There's a fish. Oh, he's biting hard. All of a sudden, just a ton of them. Come on, fishy. Did you get off? Yeah, you got off. Boy, oh boy, did he fight that hard. That was fun. It's such a beautiful day. What is this, the 23rd day of March? I don't even know. It's just beautiful. In April, they'll really start putting water in this lake, and it'll fill way, way up higher, be a much larger lake. Not that it matters to me. I'm just an old fisherman. So I moved to the spot where all the fishy were on the fish finder. Dropped the anchor, threw my line in, turn around to do something else. My pole went crazy. Nice a fish. Yeah, that's fun. That's a pretty one. Later this year, he's going to weigh a pound, and I'm going to eat him. Right now, he's just a little small. We have lots of time to grow. Take it. Oh! Probably took my worm. That was a nice little strike there. I say worm. I have little fish on there. Live minnows. Still there. Still alive. And for this kind of fishing, that minnow doesn't actually have to be alive. I kind of drag it real slow on the bottom, you can see. And when they see it moving, they just think it's alive and they bite aggressively. They don't have time to figure out it doesn't have a pulse. Seem to be catching most of these fish, dragging a minnow along the bottom. My go-to rig is a double drop shot. A weight on the bottom and up from the ground a couple feet and 3 feet, or a couple feet and 4 feet. I'll have two of these hooks at 2 different depths. But this one is just dragging on the bottom. You see, there's the weight and there's the hook down here. Isn't that a beautiful fish? I'm going to take a selfie with him. Crappie are a species that clusters together as much or more so than any other species. And sometimes they stack one right on top of the other. They will appear like a stack of pancakes on the fish finder. They do that particularly when there's a lot of trees in the lake. This lake is not a flooded forest. Some lakes are flooded forests with lots of standing trees. And in those lakes in particular, you go and find a nice tree and that's where you fish for your crappie. This lake, it's wide open. They're everywhere. I think these fish are starting to get pretty hungry. He hammered it. Hello, fishy. That's a pretty fish. That's number 8. He's beautiful. I'll see you in the summer. Look at the bug that got stuck in my reel. He was caught up in the line. This summer, I caught a nice bass here fishing this way on 2-pound test. This isn't a bass, but boy, is he fighting. Look at him fight. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, there he goes. Well, at least I got a look at him. We all did. All right, I guess I'm going to stay here. That's 4 strikes and a fish. In short order, there's a fish. Oh, they're coming to the top now. Oh, it's feeding time. As soon as I threw that in there, he caught it before it had a chance to go anywhere. That's another nice fish. Yes, sirree, Bob. Look at him. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, thank you. You just made my day. I think this is number 10 now. We're going to say 10. It doesn't really matter. They're all going back in the water. I'm going to try and fish these on top. There's another fish right up on top. What did I tell you? Woo! They're going crazy. This is fun. Capital F-U-N. Asterisk, asterisk. Is that the right word? Oh, exclamation point. I meant exclamation point. I'm not a secretary. Look at that beautiful fish. Yeah. So I guess I've got 11 or 12 fish now. I don't really know. At least 11. Switch my longer pole over to one of these little swim baits. It's made out of plywood. It just looks like a swimming minnow. And it works just as well. There will be a little fish swimming in the water. It'll look like that. And that tail is designed in such a way that as it goes through the water, it just wiggles around in the most attractive way. All right, let's kill some fish. I gotta learn to be more careful here. Got a nice fish on. And he got tangled up with my propeller. So there he goes. He's off now. Oh, that's a nice big perch. Look at him. He's a dandy. And the other end of the line is tangled up with the anchor. I wasn't paying attention because I'm switching my other line from a live minnow. I was switching my other line to a little swim bait. And this guy caught my bait rod and then took it and tangled it up with the propeller on the electric motor. I had to break the hook off and everything. We'll start all over. Got this guy on the lure. He's a little guy, but he ate it. All right, maybe I'm going to catch him with lures now. Well, there's a fish. Completely caught by accident because my line tangled and broke while I was fixing it. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you're a pretty fish. Okay. Sorry that couldn't be more pleasant. This little lure is working really good. I'm catching them by accident with this thing. A packet of them are $1.50 or something at Walmart. Those little guys right there. They work really, really good. Beautiful fish. I slowed it down just a little bit each time, but I didn't slow it way down. There's a fish. Yeah. Yep, I think it needs to go kind of slow if you want to catch these guys. Oh, he's beautiful. This is fun. Yep, he's a beauty. Beautiful and it's peaceful here. This is why I go fishing. It's not a competition for me. It's not a contest. I like to catch fish, but if I don't, certainly don't get upset about it. I'm just grateful to be here. How beautiful is that sunset? There's a fish. Take it. Come on. There it is. It's just a little one, but it's fun. Not much bigger than the bait. These perch have a big mouth. And they will go over after a large bait. And he hurt himself a little bit. It's alright, fishy. My intention. Take it. Yeah, he's on there. Ooh, that's fun. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him back in that pole. He's jerking and pulling and that happening and hewing. Come on, buddy. Come on down. Yeah, if this is number 13 or 14, then we don't really know. But look at him. It's beautiful. Beautiful fish. These crappie are just delightful. Thanks for showing me a good time there, friend. And there's a fish. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. You have to pay attention or you lose a fishing rod like I did last summer. And this big fish took it right over there. Right up against that bank over there. Never did find it. Took my pole, my reel, the whole works. That's number 15, maybe 14. And it's a beautiful little perch. When they get big, they're as good as any fish for eating that you'll find in fresh water. Let's go home. We'll come back tomorrow.